Manhattan. Outside my window, I see high, mid, and low-rise buildings in sharp contrast with the skyline. April 12th is Easter Sunday and marks the 33rd day since I've been practicing social distancing and working from home. Who would have thought that on a day like today, distancing would be our social salvation? As of today, 6,367 people have died from coronavirus in New York City. This number does not include the over 2,000 people who have died at home or outside of the hospitals. I live on 59th Street between 2nd and 1st Avenue in front of the iconic Queensboro Bridge, which makes it possible for me to have a view of Manhattan's architecture, a tramway taking people to and from Roosevelt Island, trees beginning to grow their leaves, a billboard marketing the latest Apple product, and vehicles, bikers, and pedestrians entering and exiting the bridge. This view was the reason I fell in love with the tiny apartment that I've called home since 1999. But the Queensboro Bridge has now become the road that many ambulances take to the epicenter of the pandemic, which is Queens. It's difficult to tell the time of day or one day from the next. Countless sirens can be heard throughout the day and night. I am an Ecuadorian immigrant and I work in the financial services industry. Despite the impact that the coronavirus pandemic has had on my life, I am one of the fortunate ones. My loved ones are healthy and safe. I have all the necessities. I have a job. And despite working in an essential business, my employer implemented a work-from-home regime since March 11. Financial service firms, like mine, are uniquely prepared to work from home. You could say we've been practicing for this for 19 years, because ever since 9/11, firms like ours have been required to have a business continuity and disaster recovery plan. We are required to test our plans every year, which we have done over the years during snowstorms or around the holidays. We have been preparing for a day we all hope would never arrive. For the first couple of weeks of my quarantine, I worked round the clock because of business and regulatory deadlines. These demands kept me busy and from fully digesting the transformative reality of the pandemic. But over the course of this social distancing experience, like all of us, I've been trying to create a new kind of normal, setting boundaries to carve out time for work, family, friends, fitness, etc. I count my blessings each day because although I worry about family, friends, colleagues, and others, I have the luxury of being able to work from home. I often think about the multitudes of people who lost their jobs or those who don't have a choice but to go out every day and risk their lives so that I can shelter in place. Because of that, each day at 7 p.m., my neighbors and I come together on my fire escape to celebrate and thank the first responders and healthcare workers. We do so by making noise. It seems like a small gesture, but somehow for those 4 minutes, our social distancing evaporates and we come together for a common goal. I know this gesture, while important, will only lead me to find a way to really help during this unprecedented crisis.